Good morning from day 2 here at Ahsub Lake. It was a beautiful sunny morning. I slept in till about, till 8 o'clock. It's a little after that now. Just went and got the food barrel. Gonna get a cup of coffee and maybe do a little fishing, start prepping for breakfast till D wakes up. So just kind of panning around. We put this face of the tarp down last night and put the other side up because the wind was blowing this way. And we got some stuff hanging up. And the tent is back there behind the tarp. Yeah. Beautiful little campsite. I got a little chipmunk friend here. There he is. Chipmunks don't bother me. The mice do for some reason. And from day 2 here on Ahsub Lake. Beautiful campsite. We're up for about an hour and a half. See, we got our shoes there drying out in the sun. Made a nice big mug of coffee. Been sipping on that. It's really warm this morning. I'm already starting to sweat in the sun. Made that on the little canister stove, little BRS canister stove. And Dalton's still sleeping. I set my hammock up back there in that little shaded area. Laid down for a little bit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and prep the fire to cook breakfast. We got plenty of split wood that we did yesterday, plus there was quite a bit just kind of left here, so we should be in good shape. So I'm over here in the shade. You can see, I think, my hammock. There you go. My hammock hung up in the background. I moved the beer barrel and the water filter over here into the shade because the front part of the campsite is really sunny. So what I got here is an old dead down hunk of birch. Well, my camera skills are not good. Here's me. So I'm just gonna pull off a bunch of the bark here. There's all that birch bark. Got a pile of little sticks that I just broke up, and I'll set those on top. And I got some small diameter splits, and that should get her going. Good old mini bic. Just as easy. So that should go up pretty darn quickly. And once it gets going, let's set all these sticks on there. Use that back piece as like a brace. Feeding some of these thin splits in there. Two pieces of bacon. I'm just going to cook those up, get some grease in that pan, and then put the potatoes and onions in there. It'll take a while to cook, and then I'll cook the rest of the bacon and then the eggs. So bacon, eggs, potatoes, and onions is what's on the menu. Back behind the campsite, up in the woods, there's a bunch of blowdown back here, and we are going to fashion some hiking sticks for tomorrow's hike. Alright, so he's identified a piece of blowdown he's trying to get at. Normally we wouldn't be in shorts, but it is really warm today. The beginning of hiking. Okay, so step one was identifying the branch. Step two is bucking it up, getting rid of all the little branches and stuff off of it, and then he'll shave the bark off and cut it to length and test it out. Got it bucked up. Now he's just shaving bark. Towards the end, D, you might want to use your knife. Be easier. Okay. There you go. The next step will be to whittle it down, shave it down, clean it up to his liking. Here's Dalton's. And there's mine. So we're out doing a little scouting. So this is the Portage Trail that goes to, that's Disappointment Lake. So behind me is the trail that goes to Ahsub, where we were. And then, so it's not a clean intersection. It goes, so that is the hiking trail. What's the name of this trail? It's part of the Snowbank Trail, I think. And then you come a little bit further up to go back the other way. So we actually picked this trail up from our campsite, which is sweet. So we don't even have to, we can leave the canoe at our site tomorrow morning. And then Portage Trail continues on into Ahsub. So you can see the difference between the Portage Trail and the hiking trail. And new sticks? How the new sticks working out, D?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, so far so good. This is day 2. We are still on Ahsub Lake. We just spent a while, basically fished the entire lake, trolled the full length of it, down and back, plus did some casting, and nothing, not one bite. I forgot to bring the camera along, so that's why I didn't film any of it. But so now we just went up, got a few things that we forgot, got a couple snacks, and now we are going to go portage back over to Disappointment Lake and fish over there for a little bit. So hopefully catch some food. We are fishing, trolling, and fishing on Disappointment Lake, and so far it's been disappointing. So we're paddling against the wind, trolling, paddling against the wind, and then we're gonna drift back and cast as we drift back with the wind. But so far, nothing. Well, we're still having a disappointing fishing experience on Disappointment Lake. We have maybe one possible bite where a fish kind of hit my lure right when it hit the water. Other than that, nothing. We've thrown different stuff, we've trolled, we've casted. I don't know what the hell we're doing. But we're starting to get hungry. We really wanted to fry up some fish. So we still have to go all the way back. The winds have been swirling, changing directions, pushing us all over the place, so we've just been going with it, but eventually we're going to have to paddle all the way back against the wind. Still on disappointing lake, still disappointing, but paddling back now against the wind. The winds have gotten kind of stupid. The lake's really choppy. Some little white paths. Nothing too bad because we're going straight into it, but it's going to take us a while to get back. So trying to troll. Got a snag a little bit ago. That was a nightmare. So if we do catch a fish here, it's going to taste pretty damn good after all this effort. Back from fishing. I'm chilling in the hammock. We're both pretty tired. Dee's hanging his hammock up. And yeah, we're pretty smoked. Had to battle some pretty vicious winds, paddling around. Big mistake leaving the canoe seats at home. Both of our backs are sore. Just trying something different. I think that's a one and done because we'll be making the other trips like normal from now on out. But pretty awesome view from the hammock. Chilling, giving the old back a rest, feet up. No fish, not even a bite. Definitely hoping for a nice fish dinner tonight, but we might go back out if it calms down. We'll see. What we got tonight is I'm gonna try to make some bannock. So that's we'll flatten that out and put it in the frying pan over the fire. And then we've got some dehydrated beef stroganoff that kind of made from scratch. So this is I'm gonna try this. So it's cold soaking right now, it's starting to rehydrate. It's basically dehydrated ground beef, pasta, mushrooms, and French onion soup mix, I think. And then I added some dehydrated vegetables to mine as well. So those will cold soak while I get the fire going and cook the bannock, and then we'll put those on the fire to warm them up. Here we've got bannock, camp bread, and then over here we've got beef stroganoff with the veggies, and beef stroganoff without veggies. All right, what's the verdict? 2 thumbs up.